Hey, what is going on, guys? So in this video, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about where you at. I wanted to present a fragrance tag. Whoever comes to this video, you're more than welcome to participate in the tag. It's a tag that more so highlights where we are in our journey. So I've seen numerous tags in the fragrance community that involve what's your top 5 fall, what's your all-time fave, what's your, ride or die fragrance, what is your Valentine's Day top, five, just all different types. I've made an attempt to make a couple of my own. I came up with one that was called Note to Self, where you describe yourself utilizing fragrance notes. And I think I'm gonna start repushing that one out because I really enjoyed that one, and I think that one is a really thoughtful one to do, especially in self-reflection. The tag that I want to do today is called "Where You At," WYA, and this tag is to sort of highlight mentally where you're at in your fragrance journey. Um, I know when I first got into the fragrance community, um, because I've been liking fragrances and wearing fragrances my whole life, but I wasn't a part of the fragrance community until last year. And once I joined in, I was buying up, blind buying all over the place, and um, I was picking up all sort of affordables, and I still do. I'm just a little bit more, I guess, paced with it. But at first, I was just buying it. If I had money to buy it, I was just buying it, and was getting like 12 fragrances come in 1 week, 10 this week, 8, 9 this week. It was just, I was all over the place. And now I'm a bit more slowful, or I'm a little bit more spoiled with the certain houses that I like. And it's a little different for me. My approach to the fragrance community and just to fragrance in general has been a little different. Most people tend to buy from the established houses. And when they present the established houses on their channel, that brings them, a bit more views than it would bring me because most of the fragrances that I present are from alternative houses, smaller brands, clone houses, inspiration houses. Um, I go to those for numerous reasons. I've explained some of those reasons in previous videos, but that's pretty much where I'm at. So, I'm always looking for newer companies, looking for companies that I haven't, or at least companies that I haven't heard of. Um, and so, where I am at in my journey, I am at a place where I'm still constantly looking for the newer brand, a newer brand or a brand that's new to me, smaller brand, more indie, local guys. Um, I'm still into a lot of the alternative indie inspiration clone houses and just looking to establish a closer connection with those houses and establish a further rapport with those houses as well. Um, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm just looking to, and mainly at this point right now, I still be looking around for new fragrances and things like that. But for the most part, I just kind of want to enjoy what I have. Everything that I've picked up isn't super costly. So there's no regret investment. There's no, oh, you know what? Times is hard. I need to get rid of some of the purchases that I've made. Because most of my purchases are fairly affordable. Um, Here's a purchase right here. This one, Italian Cypress by Tom Ford from House of Matte Oil. This one was probably maybe $4 or $5. That was amazing. You know what I mean? But these are fragrances that I have in my collection already. This is an atomizer that I made from Ruel Amber. It is an oil. It is a lot of oil. It is a strong and powerful oil that I know I'll never get through in my lifetime. Like just period. I got all sorts of fragrances in my collection that I could be spending time with and wearing those. And so I'm at a spot where I want to enjoy what I've purchased. And I was at a place last year and kind of earlier this year where I wasn't content with what I had. I was wanting to get that thrill of that new purchase. And that's low key what thrives a lot of us. It's just that thought process of something is on the way to my house. A new fragrance is in transit. That new purchase, that new transaction is just something about that just keeps us going. And we'll find ourselves buying 8, 9 fragrances all at once. Uh, and they're not always cheap fragrances either. You be about 200, 300 sometimes a piece, 150 a piece. We don't always get affordable fragrances, and so that could that could be taxing sometimes when you're just not satisfied. And I was low key there. Like I said, fortunately for me, my purchases were always moderate in the prices. Um, so it was easier for me to obtain a fragrance and not regret or look at it as a super terrible purchase, you know. And so now I'm at a point where I'm not really wanting to continue that. I just want to slow down and enjoy what I have, go through the collection that I have. So one of the methods that I was using was called the spin wheel. I got some videos, probably in my shorts section on YouTube, where I would spin the wheel and it would spin about 170 choices, so far as like summer scents and summer and spring scents. And so it would spin and spin and it would select a fragrance and I would wear whatever it would pick. Whatever it landed on, that's what I would wear. And so it started giving me a chance to sort of reprise fragrances that I normally wouldn't reach for. Because we all have that. We all have fragrances that may be great. That may be great fragrances. And but sometimes we get used to reaching for the certain ones, or we want to reach for the new ones. We want to reach for the recent ones that we just got. It's the new toy, and we're already tired of the old one, and it's just you know sometimes that just happens. And so it was a chance for me to enjoy the fragrances that I already had in my collection, and and just enjoy fragrances. Period. I'm always saying that. Have fun with your fragrances. Learn to experiment and layer, wherever you can. If you spent three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a fragrance, you ain't gonna want to enjoy anything. You're just gonna want to spray it every once in a while. That's it. So having fun, to a degree, but you're not gonna want to, layer anything like that. And I'm all about just have fun with your fragrances. Um, and so with me, a lot of stuff that I purchase, I'm able to kind of mix this or mix that, or I'm able to wear this as if you know, I'm able to wear it as much as I want because it's not so I didn't have to invest so much in order to have it. And with fragrances that you have to invest a decent amount, it can become something where I may not want to spray that as much. You know, I may wear that every blue moon. You know, I'm gonna keep that for special occasions. You know, you see a lot of that in the fragrance community. And so with the way that I purchase fragrances, I don't have to wait for a special occasion. I can I can get a Baccarat Rouge and a Royal Crown Sultan inspiration and combine them, which nobody's gonna do that. You know, everybody's like, nah, I'm cool. You know, because those are expensive. And so with me, the way that I purchase, I can do that. I can have fun with my fragrances. And there's nothing in the rules that says you can't purchase both. You can have the OG and have an inspiration to kind of offset the usage. I've seen guys do that. I know a few perfumers and that do it. You know, they're just like, yeah, I got my real stuff, but I have some inspirations where it's just like I use those just to supplement so I don't use it all up so fast. And so that's where I'm at in my journey. I'm mainly wanting to have fun with my fragrance. I'm wanting to enjoy my fragrances, uh, really utilize what's in my collection. Um, I still blind buy, but just being a little bit more informed and a little bit more intentional with the blind buy. But every once in a while, you just get that thrill of, and what is this? What is this supposed to be? I don't know what this is. How much is it? All right, I'll take it, And we still have that, but just being smarter about it. Um, Nothing wrong with enjoying that thrill, enjoying that chase and catch of finding a good blind buy. That's always fun. And that's going to happen. But not having to be so irresponsible about it, not having to buy 9 or 10 fragrances a week to where you're not valuing what you're picking up. It's all about quantity, and you're not really spending any quality time with the fragrances. You're not really able to enjoy any other fragrances because you're just amassing everything. Um, so that's where I'm at. You know, WYA, where you at? Listen, that is it for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.